Whitey.
Are you sure you ain't been messing about with it? Been nearly 10 hours now, ain't it?
If you count the morning.
Of course I'm counting the morning. Your morning's all part of your day, ain't it?
If you say so.
What do you mean, if I say so? It is, isn't it? Can't have a day without a morning, can you?
If you say.
Well, of course I bloody say. Silly move. I mean, everybody knows you can't have a day without a morning.
If you say.
Look, if people woke up to a day what hadn't had no morning to it... Oh, what's the point of talking to her? You ain't fat pudding. Don't know what school she went to, if any. Look! You don't know nothing about geography or... What's that?
Astronomy.
Well, you know, but she don't.
Will be the first time you've woke up to a day without no morning.
What are you on about? When? When have I woke up to a day that ain't had no morning?
Many times.
When? Go on, tell me when. When have I ever woke up to a day that ain't had no morning to it?
When you've been up half the night drinking.
My Bert.
You don't suffer from mornings after the nights before. What you suffer from is afternoons after the nights before.
My Bert.
But shut up! Just because some days I ain't got up, it don't mean to say there ain't been no morning, do it?
4 o'clock the afternoon, got up the other day. Wasn't much morning to that day, was there?
Only because I laid in bed. Other people had their mornings all right. How do we get involved in this bloody silly argument anyway? Listen, my dear, on a point of information, every day has its morning, see? And every day has its afternoon. And it's evening and it's night.
No, and it's tomorrow.
Shut up. And if a day come along with one of them bits missing, if a day come along without a morning or an afternoon or an evening or a night, we'd soon bloody hear about it. Don't you worry about that, my dear.
Oh, yes, Mr. Garnett, we would. It'd be in all the papers. I can just see the headlines. England loses morning. Who's had it? I bet they'd blame the Russians again.
No, but it couldn't happen, could it? It's an interstellar impossibility.
Anyway, I wasn't talking about losing mornings.
Bloody hell! Who was then? Who was? Hey? Was it Her Gracious Majesty there? Was she talking about it? Or Sir Winston here? What about the operator? Operator, was you talking about all them missing mornings? Or what about him under the bleeding table here, hey? Or her? Little Alice flew down here. What about her? Was it you talking about all them missing mornings?
Have you finished?
Pudding!
I was talking about television mornings. You said set have been out of order for 10 hours. And all I said was, you can't count the mornings because there ain't no telly on in the morning.
Of course, there's bloody telly on in the mornings.
No, Mr. Garnett, there isn't. No, not proper telly.
There's pictures on there, isn't there?
Oh, yes, there's pictures come on there, but they're not proper telly pictures.
What do you mean they're not proper telly pictures? They come on the telly, don't they?
Yes, they do. They come on there, but they're not proper telly pictures because they ain't got no story. I mean, you take that test card comes on there with that little girl in the middle. Well, that's a picture, and that's got nice music, but they ain't got no story.
I met the mother of that little girl once.
It's not a little girl now, surely.
No, it's a grown woman. Children of her own, most likely.
She still looks quite young, though, doesn't she, when she comes on there?
The little girl does, not the mother. I mean, she was quite old when I first met her.
Oh.
What are you bloody talking about?
About not having proper pictures on the telly, Mr. Garnett. Pictures with stories, see? Look. Here, 9:30 a.m. schools. Pictures, but no stories. And you wouldn't want that, would you?
Wouldn't be up in time, would he?
Also, look, writers' workshop about books, social science, experimental chemistry, a level.
A level.
That's what I said, a level.
Well, you wouldn't be interested in any of that.
How do you know what I'm interested in and what I ain't interested in, my dear?
Because when them things come on there, you just sit and swear at it. Threaten not to pay your licence money anymore. Her husband was quite old, too, now I come to think of it.
Oh, shut up, you silly moot. Oh, God. Oh, bloody knee. Oh.
Serve you right.
Here. Which would you rather miss, Nationwide or Crossroads?
What are you talking about?
Well, we got that set on RTV, haven't we? So we're sitting here missing Crossroads. But if I was to switch over to the BBC, now we're only missing Nationwide. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it.
I think she has.
What?
Got a bloody screw loose.
Ta-da! Oh, remember these?
Oh, he won't listen to that. He's got no pictures. He won't read newspapers that haven't got no pictures. He's a Tory, but he won't read the Tory newspapers, won't read the Times that ain't got no pictures. Reads the Sun, Daily Mirror, because they've all got lots of pictures.
What are you going on about? I read the Daily Mail and the Daily Express tonight. They're both Tory newspapers, aren't they?
Yeah, they got pictures too.
Here.
Boom, 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 boom. Remember that? Used to be the Times signal for the news during the war. Yeah, marvellous, eh? Got to write a song around it now.
Marvellous.
Oh, it ain't marvellous, it's bloody rubbish. Sounds like crap your grandson, young rainbow nut listens to, doesn't it? Boom, boom, boom. Government oughtn't allow them to do it. It demeans it does. That sound meant England's talking during the war. And everyone throughout the whole of occupied Europe is to sit there fervently glued to their wireless sets, waiting for that sound to come on. Because they knew that it meant us, Great Britain, their saviours. We're still here, this side of your English Channel, preparing, getting ready to give the crowd a bloody great whacking he was asking for. And now some drug-crazed pop poofter's gone and made a song about it. I'll write to Mary Whitehouse, that's what I'll do.
I don't know what you're going on about. Not doing nobody any harm. I mean, if the kids want their music, well, they're better off listening to music like that than going to football and fighting and sticking knives in people.
Turn that rubbish off. Anyway, for your information, my dear, now that Aussie git, that Rupert Murdoch from the penal colonies has bought your Times, we might get some pictures in it, mightn't we? And then I might buy it, mightn't I? Yeah. With them big pages your Times has got, there'll be big pictures and all, wouldn't they? Blimey. Imagine page 3 that size.
Filthy pig.
Bloody thing.
That won't start till the engineers come.
All day long I've been ringing that bloody number. Either they've got the phone off the hook because they're snowed under with complaints, or that rental set is such bloody rubbish that the workforce is out all day busy bloody mending them. I don't know. It's typical, isn't it? Bloody typical. Great nation like England can't even make a TV set that works.
Get a Japanese one.
I don't want no nip TVs in here, thank you very much. Should have never let them little yellow bastards in the country in the first place. That's and bloody hell.
Well, you're always moaning about British Leyland.
Yeah. I suppose they're bringing the Tojos in to get the whip out. Get some of our lazy British car workers to build a few cars for a change. Same as they got our troops to build the bridge over the River Kwai for them. I can see it now. All our lads marching off to the factory with Mr. Tojo behind them with his whip out. I'll give you work to rule, you bolshy British bastards. I'll work my boots 6 lace holes up your jacks so you don't get to move on. Serve them bloody well right. They've been asking for it. Oh, isn't it bloody fair, eh? You are a TV set, so it's got to be more reliable and the bloody thing don't work. Bloody hell.
Whatever did we do before we had TV?
It was a boon to me. Hope they repair it soon. He's impossible without it.
He's like a child without his dummy, isn't he?
Who bought this bloody rubbish? Sacred sexual rituals of the lower pygmies.
I brought that, Mr. Garnett. It was knocked down. I thought it might come in useful. Well, you can always learn something from somewhere. Do you want to borrow it, Mr. Garnett?
No, thank you. We don't want any of that.
And what's this, bloody home doctor?
I wouldn't read that if I was you, Mr. Garnett. That was knocked down as well. I thought it might come in handy, you know, like the other one, but I found I got every single symptom in it. Frightened myself to death, I did.
Let him read it, then.
What's a 4-letter word?
Crap.
No, Mr. Garnett. Not supposed to put rude words on here.
4. That's a 4-letter word. F-O-U-R. 4.
Bloody brain of Britain, isn't it?
Well, what's an 8-letter word, then?
More crap. What do you mean you're lying, John? It's my line. Look, just listen. I rang the thing, John. It's my line. It ain't. It's my. You get off of my line. Look, it's my line, John. It comes out of where I'm speaking into it, down this curly thing into the receiver box. See, which is black, John, like you are. I couldn't get a white one. I ran out of them. See, and then there's a lead. Comes out of the box. Along the skirting board, out the front door, and wraps itself round the cotton reel, John, and that leads onto a big pole, John, just like that blooming great tree you used to live up in, John. They don't understand how these telephones work, they don't. It's only a few years ago I was using pigeon post, eh? And banging on big drums. Boom, boom, witch doctor come quick, Auntie Nellie's gone sick. No, I ain't going to give you my address, John.
Right.
I am not frightened of him. I'm not frightened of you, John. Just don't want you and your tribe shaking your spears on my front doorstep, thank you very much. Lowering the tone of the neighbourhood.
Wouldn't dare say it to his face.
I don't want to finish up in your pot, John. I don't want to be your Sunday joint. Go on, piss off. Before I get me elephant gun, give you a blast down the telephone, eh? Unless you want to say hello to a Golden Gloves champion, eh? He's hung up. Oh, blimey. I don't know how these things work. He thinks I can put a juju on him. He thinks I can fire a gun down the telephone, hit him the other end. Bloody ignorant savages they are. What they're doing in Eastbourne, I'll never know. Oh, bloody hell, they're still engaged. I thought we left them all behind in the East End.
How do you know he's in Eastbourne?
Well, I'm in Eastbourne, my dear, and And I'm talking to him on my telephone in Eastbourne. Where do you expect him to be?
You say he's an ignorant savage because he don't know how the phone works. But you don't seem to know much better than what he does. I mean, you're on your phone in Eastbourne, but you can be talking to someone in Australia, and they are also on their telephone. Or do you think it's all done by shouting?
Why don't you come and play scramble with us?
I don't play no bloody kids' games.
He can't spell.
I'll give you a game of cards.
I'm not playing cards with him. He even cheats himself at patience.
I don't mind. I'll play you. There. I'll for you.
I ain't playing for bloody matches.
I shouldn't play for anything else.
Well, I got my pension, haven't I? So I don't mind having a little bit of a flutter.
What do you want to play?
Bridge?
That ain't a game of skill. I play pontoon.
Pontoon? How do you play that then?
I'll teach you.
I'll watch to see you don't cheat.
Why don't you go and make a cup of tea?
Here. Pontoon? That's not what they used to call that, called 21s. Yes, I know that. Bert and me played that on our honeymoon.
Couldn't you find nothing better to do?
Oh, stop. You.
Come on, cut for banker. Eyes goes banker.
Ah. But I don't want to be banker, Mr. Garnett. No, you go banker. My Bert always went banker.
Right. Ready?
What have I got to do now?
I thought you said you knew this game. Look at your card. And then you bet on it. See, and then I'll give you another card. And then you can either twist a card or you can buy another one.
I'll bet 50p.
Right.
What do I have to do if I've got 20?
Bloody, you ain't supposed to show them to me, you silly great faggot. That's illegal, that is.
It's not. No law to say you can't show your cards.
Pay 20s.
And what do I have to do then?
Pick up the money, my dear, it's yours.
Good.
And where's yours?
Well, I ain't...
I'll get you your checkbook. No, dear.
I like this game, Mr. Garnett.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
Ready?
Ooh. I'm going to bet £1 on this one. That'll give Mr. Garnett a chance to get his money back. Right. I'm going to buy one for £1 now. I'll go buy another one for £1. And I'm going to buy another one for £1.
Well, that must have busted you.
No, it hasn't. Stop.
Pay 21s.
Oh, what a shame. Look, I've lost. I've only got 17 there.
No. Here, you've got a what's her name, a 5-card thing there.
5-card trick, have I?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You have to pay me. You pay me double for that, Mr. Garnett.
Yeah, I told you he cheated, didn't I? That's £8 you owe her.
Yeah, well, I can't use that. It's frozen, that is.
What?
The Bank of England has frozen all the assets until the crisis has passed.
You can't use that. That's a phone money.
Yeah, part of it's mine.
And mine.
I'm only borrowing it. I'll pay it back if I lose.
And another £1.
Oh, that must have busted you now.
No, it hasn't. Stop.
Pay 21s.
Right. 2 and 3 is 5. And 2 is 7. 2 is 9. 1 is 10. 4 is 14. 3 is 17. 1 is 18. And 3 is 21.
You've got 9 cards there. I can't allow that. No, you've lost.
Don't let him take your money. All you got to do is to throw away 4 cards and you've got another 5-card thing.
Oh, so I have. And you've got to pay me double, Mr. Garnett.
I told you he cheated, didn't I?
I'm going out the pub.
Here, that's our money.
No, it ain't. It's the telephone money. And part of that is mine.
Cheat.
So, this hunky, excuse me, Mrs. Hunky is a slang we have for white man. So, this hunky, he's got a wrong number, and he's talking to my cousin Winston. And he calls my cousin Winston, he calls him John John. He says to my cousin Winston, he says, few years back, you John Johns, he says, you was using pigeon post and banging big drums, boom, boom, witch doctor, come quick, Auntie Nellie gone sick. Give me your address, Winston say, give me your address. But this hunky, he say, no, I don't want your tribe coming banging their spears on my doorstep. No, he tell Winston, I don't want to end up in your pot. I don't want to be your Sunday joint. Winston is a vegetarian. He also Jewish, like Sammy Davis. So, if he eat meat at all, he won't eat pig.
National Front, was he?
Who?
This, honky.
He's a pig. Ignorant pig, too.
You know him?
No.
There you are. Your picture finished. Nice color, eh? Like me.
And Crooks!
That's Tottenham. That's Spurs. Garth Crooks is brilliant. He is magic. You mark my words. When England win the next World Cup, the only thing that is going to be white in the whole of the team will be their shirts. Come on, Garth, come on. Hey, come on.
He's good, the lad. He's good. He's got ball control, see? Go on, John John. You can beat him.
John John?